Tried to say was the players get dependent.
Tell them you please go and play.
In the night also, just 4 5 hours.
Just take help of the experts because they can.
The feedback the parents give to the
these talks
Yes, the
between
parent plays the most important role in a sportsman or players.
See, the belief that sports and academics.
comfort zone and
See, every day there are so many things
Coach Tipa sir, who always motivated me.
there were other riders also.
Do 70% of my sessions for preparing on my strength.
Like the physical fitness is very crucial when you are actually playing in a tournament.
I think one of the key things is that be courageous.
So devotion is, I think, a much greater level of dedication.
Reason is my family upbringing and family background. So that
the coach has a different mindset.
That protein supplementation, and there are several ways to.
Everybody has a conscious, subconscious, and unconscious mind.
The motto is not to be the first Indian or the best Indian.
Hello everyone, welcome to Sport Champ Talk Show, a life journey of an athlete. I am Bhushan Thakur, founder and editor-in-chief of Sport Champ, a sports education magazine. Today's topic is sports culture in Oman. Purpose of this show is to know how sports culture is developed and enhanced in different parts of the world, which will give us, all of us, deep insights to learn and grow. To discuss the same, we have a very special guest with us today, Mr. Sajjad Baqer, who was himself a national level table tennis player of Oman from 1986 to 1997, then became member of Oman Table Tennis Association and was head of marketing and finance, and in 2016 became head of finance and national team management, and in 2020 vice president of Oman Table Tennis Association. He was also tournament director of all the international tournaments held in Oman. In 2019, he was assistant computation manager of Qatar Open, and in 2018 was assistant computation manager of Arab Tournament. Welcome to the show, Sajjad, and thank you for accepting my invitation.
Thank you very much for you, Bhushan, to invite me in this wonderful interview, and I hope I will success in giving as much as I can give you my details and the information what is required. I hope I will reach your requirement from the questions, and I'm thanking everyone who's attending and they are here. And hello to everyone.
Sajjad, you must have seen some of the shows. So what do you think about this Sport Champ platform?
Really, I've seen most of them, not all of them, most of them. Whenever there is a table tennis, I'm really following up. Whenever there is something others, not very much. But really, it is wonderful things. That's why I'm always pulling up, and I hope I will get somewhere magazine from your end also, because we are not getting here. I hope I will find somewhere in the website also some days to get that. Yes. But everything is fine. Everything is powerful, and always I'm really happy to see this type of interviews on YouTube. Yes, sometimes I will not be live with them, but I'm just going through YouTube and getting that. Whenever the table tennis players are there, sometimes coaches are there when I'm following up with them also.
Yes, thank you so much, Sajjad. And as you know, we start our show with a Sport Champ challenge, and I'll ask you 7 words, and you have to instantly tell me what first thing comes in your mind after listening to those words. I hope you are ready.
Yeah, I'm sure ready.
So my first word is sport.
See, the sport. Everything, if you have if you're already in sports, you're reducing so many others. You not need to go visit hospitals. You need to use your wrong track somewhere out. Sports always keeping you fit, keeping you on your mentality, intelligence is increasing. Sports is everything, really. It's a part of your life, actually.
Super. My second word is development.
Development, I will tell you, is Oman table tennis. If I will go through development, it is our Oman table tennis. Where it was and where it is now, I'm very proud that we are speaking about this. Development is a thing where you show yourself where you are and where you were and where you are. That is where people can feel it, That is the main thing I can tell you about development.
Knowledge.
Knowledge and development, it is very linked to each other. If you have good knowledge, you can do better development. But if you don't have knowledge, it's not knowledge only the studies, not only physical, it's even physically. The people who have good knowledge, even they not study it, they are very good in so many things can be done in proper way. So it is very direct link to development, the knowledge.
My fourth word is trust.
Trust is the trust I feel. It is the time you reach your goal. The day you reach your goal, the second day everyone will trust you. Yes, this guy is really he can do whatever he said. You know, if I will tell today so many things and I'm not reaching my goal, nobody will trust me in the second level. You know,
Correct.
but when you do everything, what is your requirement? What is this? Everything and successfully reach to your track and your goals, then the second time everyone is trusting you automatically, even if they don't want it, but they will.
Correct. My fifth word is purpose.
See the purpose. Why you doing it? What is that? It is directly linked. Again, I'm telling you, with the development, with the purpose, with the knowledge. You have to do better knowledge. You know why you're doing it. Then you have to develop yourself. Then the purpose you come. You know, when we started to look after small kids in Oman, to take as a table tennis player from 5th year, 6th year, the main purpose was that we should remove them from electronic games. You know, that was our purpose. So always the purpose, it comes even in the beginning of everything. Why? Because you understand what is your goal. If you don't understand, you don't have a purpose. What is your goal? You play like in the playground where there's no line, no penalty. Where the half games are there. You know, you have to put some purpose for it.
Correct. And my sixth word is nation.
See, the nation is that I don't know how I can explain it, but it is almost it's a full cover of everything. You know, if I'm getting that correctly, you have to reach to some point where you feel you are in that level is okay. When you feel you're doing your homework, you're doing your level of understanding and hard work in the playground, and when you come back home and you find what does it mean. So you feel like okay, you're doing on your national things is proper way.
Correct.
You got it?
Yes. And my last word is comparison.
You have to compare. That's why I'm telling you what we was and what we are. In every competition, you have to see where you were before and where you are now. And what you're going to do. We are not only compare with this, also we do plan what is the next time we have to do it.
Correct.
You know, so that is our comparison.
Super. Sajjad, amazing answers on the Sport Champ Challenge, and you passed with the flying colors. So we can start our the questions round.
I hope I'm not disturbing you people. I'm wearing Armani dresses. It's okay with everyone.
No, you're looking handsome and super smart.
Is it? Yeah.
My first question to you will be, as we all know, schools plays a very important role in shaping our children's life. So what role schools play in Oman in development of sports at grassroots level?
Yeah, see, Oman is really there from what I was a national table tennis player where I came out from the school actually. Not me, most of my team, even other games also. We used to have very strong tournament between the schools and between the geographic area, between the one city and other city. So this all it comes from the schools. Then they shifted directly to national team or clubs or wherever. So schools is very important, especially for our game, because we want the kids whose starting age is 6 years, 5 years, 6 years old. So you cannot find in the road this type of kids. You have to go to the school and find from there and get a good sample from that. Not only that, our government also they started something called uh, uh, Ministry of Education. They have their own federation, you know, where all the games. It's like Oman Table Tennis Association. There's a specialized for Ministry of Education Association where they have their own chairman, they have their own committee where they directly affected directly to the team sports team. So you can find the basketball team, football team, and we are linked together. For example, if I want to do any tournament in a school, I have to go through them. And if they want to do any tournament for table tennis, they will come to us and they'll tell, okay, why you're not helping us to find the players? So we are very close working together and very close working directly to the school students. And I have to thank in this way. I have to thank Stag International company who's really working closely with the tournament, school tournament in here in Oman. So they are also helping us. They're sponsoring us so many things. I have to thank Mr. Vivek on this. Really, he is a supporter of our one of that school tournament which is going on every year in Oman.
Super. Does sports and studies are given equal weightage or more importance to studies and then to sport?
See, it is really still in I feel in Asia country, especially in Middle East, we need time to be on that level where we make it equally, or we cannot make above that studies. But really studies also, the natural of that the time to time they will understand how important sports tournament sports players are there also. Now when they get paid very well, so people that the mentality will be changed ongoing. But in meantime, we have some gap between these two. We have more education than games than sports. But I don't think this will not. I don't think this will be fixed in the next 10 years. It will slowly. The gap will be smaller and smaller, and I hope it will be very fast. The life is going so fast. Everything you cannot compare it. Might you think that it is 15 years? Might it will take only 6 years to cover that gap? It is depends on how. It depends how. Uh, um, Especially I'm talking about Middle East. It depends on the how change of mentality of the parents, saying that okay, it's not only to be as engineer you get this much salary. You might be a sports player and you can get the same salary what you expected or more. So that till the time it is not on the ground. You get this much salary. It takes time to change this mentality. But shortly it will be.
My next question was that only how are the parent supports for playing sport in Oman for the children?
See, the parents, if you see my grandfather, my father, their psychology was different than what we are doing now. Because now the internet world, it is a macro world. It comes all in one. So we seen the players of football, what they're getting, the players of basketball, what they're getting, even players of table tennis, what they're getting of salaries. So I can encourage my kids to play games also, sports also, because this is one of the sports games where we know there's an income in it. Because when I used to play, it was like hobbies for me to play football, to play table tennis. Even when I was in a national team, it was like hobbies to play national games. But in my real, I was studying finance. So it's totally different psychology before 80s, 70s or 90s, and now from 2000, people are keep changing it. It takes really time. The parents also, if you see our table tennis, before we were suffering people to come see their kids match, but now you feel the parents itself, sending their kids for outside camp of table tennis. So in table tennis, especially in table tennis, we change their mentality really, and we change their mentality also not only on table tennis. Also, the parents they came and told us when he is the player are very specific in timing and practice. I feel his study also it goes up because because of because we are setting their time from this time to this time you have to study, and we are following up with the parents how your kids is going on, how is his study is going on, is really is studying going in the correct way. We are taking the player. If he's not going, we are giving a punishment. No, you have to sit in home. You first you do your study homework, and then you have to come. So in that way, time by time, all the players, the level of the study also, the level of the score in the schools goes up, and this is because of what? Because of table tennis.
Correct. I must say, Sajjad, this is amazing. This is a brilliant work, and plus you are taking care of the players very well, not only in the sports line, but also encouraging them for to balancing the both.
Yes.
So, how are the sports academies set up structure in Oman for all sports in general?
See, for all sports, we have very good training centers. Ministry of Sports players, they came out with the seven, almost all the games they have their own medical, sorry, their own training centers and the sports. We have basketball, we have volleyball, we have a lot of football training centers here because since see, the football is our
Correct.
the main game in Oman. So they have plenty of training centers, and by hope of God and the sponsors by Stag, and we are joint agreement between we and them. We have around 7 to 8 training centers in Oman, and most of them they're doing very well. And also we never stop anybody not to start any club, not to start any training center. We are supporting them. We are giving them everything. On recently also we are thinking of also it was 50% of the salary to the coach. We are it was not a salary, it was allowance. We are supporting clubs whoever want to open the training center of table tennis. So all the games we already started, and our minister is really Minister of Sports. They're really supporting us on this way. Alhamdulillah, we don't have any issue in this.
Super. The association is encouraging players or the coaches to start up training centers, which can train multiple players also.
Yeah, actually, we're giving A to Z to the club only to start table tennis.
Wow.
What is the requirement from A to Z? We're giving them clothes, we're giving them tables, balls, training center, everything. Whatever you think about it, we are supporting them. And it is nothing to do. Only one thing is they have to get proper coach to take the player. And we are also we're seeing the CVs of the coach. If the coach is good, we are giving our feedback. Only that, and we also giving sharing with them the allowance of the salary what is provided to the coach.
Fantastic, Sajjad. That's incredible. As we know that football is the national sports of Oman, so how other sports are promoted in Oman by people and sponsors?
See, the sponsors, the football is football. We cannot change like what we have in cricket.
Yes.
We cannot do anything. That is our main challenge here in Oman, really, to remove person from football playground to table tennis. So that's why we are not going to any area. We're going to the school, and we're taking them from age of 6 years old. So we are trying to put the small ball of table tennis in their head rather to keep the big ball of football. So this is what we are. Yeah, but there is a challenge. I have one more challenge. It's not only football. I have video games. I have electronic games. I have so that is also one more challenge that comes to my head. That okay, I need to spend money to the players from his age 6 to 11 or 12 to be as good output for me as a table tennis player. And I have to take care every single day with him, and I have to follow with him, because my worry, if I will keep him 1 month away, I'm feeling he will go back to table football or electronic game. So that much worried, and we have, and it is not a bad worried. It is a good worried, because whenever you're following up with your me and my coach and my full our chairman and our full committee association, they're worried. That's why they keep their eye always on their players. Okay, this player is very good player. I have to follow up every day. So we are just keep calling the parents, we keep calling the player if he wants something, if he's interested to have more exercise. Sometimes really our coach also is opening that even on Fridays he's calling all the players to get, because our Fridays is holiday. So even that day we are trying to get players and make them get an exercise and practice. So we want something in their hearts to make the table tennis as a main game for them. We want them to love it. We don't want that they're doing something by force. Then we understand, okay, whatever will happen, he will be there with us. So that is really is challenge, like us, like other games. And regarding the sponsors, it's a win-win. We don't take sponsors as a sponsors. We always take a sponsor as a partnership. We have something. We don't want your money just to have your money. We want your money. You should gain with us. So we also giving a lot of rights to our sponsors, to our partners, okay, to be with us. For example, I don't like somebody pay me money and I will hide him. Wherever I'm going, wherever I'm in any interviews and any video interviews and any magazine or any airport. Even sometimes you find our sponsors logos in our Muscat International Airport. So that was always we giving the rights wherever we can. So that's why we calling them. You are our partners, not our sponsor. Really, this is where our aim and goals are there.
Correct. Sajjad, tell us about your journey with Oman Table Tennis Association, first as a player, then head of marketing and finance, and now as vice president of Oman Table Tennis Association. What were the challenges you faced in promoting table tennis at different levels?
See, first of all, I was in a national team from 86 to 88, but I was a player of table tennis in my club from 86 to 97.
Correct.
That time it was, when I was young, it was like 14, 15 years old. That was I cannot give that much in that time. Only whatever I can give, it's to win the game.
Correct.
Others, it is done by someone else. But in my association time and starting when I was a member in the association, really we work very hard, especially my chairman, Abdullah Khalif. We work very hard. We took this when it was scratches down to the ground, because table tennis was not very well known to the public in Oman. Yes, it was, the tournament was there, everything was there, but the tournament was very few tournament where you cannot take the players very fast out. And the other thing we used to work with, starting that we don't depend on one road. We put our 4 roads, different track, should not in the beginning should not connect to each other, but the goals should be one. You should reach when the goals is there. So we started a friendship internally tournament. We increased number of tournament within the clubs. We made some good tournament locally with our own players. Then we start we start training centers. Then we start to find a good national team from the age of 6 and 7 and 8. So we want like juniors and cadet and juniors. We started. Then we got a very good coach with us who can really take a challenge. Oman is a new country, starting with a new coach to come here and take this challenge and put the team in some good level. So it was for us also a challenge. Then the main thing, sponsors, like our equipment sponsor, Stag, Mr. Vivek, I really thank him from my deep of my heart. He worked really with me very closely. We worked together and we came like Oman team in this level. Definitely, his support was very close to us. And whenever I'm telling him, Mr. Vivek, I want this support from you, he never tell me no, Sajjad, go ahead, whatever you want, I'm ready with you. I know what work you people doing, always supporting us. And even really, it's not about equipment. Whenever I have something, I'm calling Vivek. He's like my brother. He's my brother really. I'm calling him whenever I want something from him. I tell him, okay, if I want to do this tournament, what you suggest me, how I can work, because we were new that time. So really, by supporting by him, by supporting a lot of people in ITTF, I have my close friends in other countries. I have so many competition managers. I keep calling them. I think Bhushan, you once you visit Oman and you see how Oman was keep going up every time in the tournaments.
Yes.
So this was my starting really, and this is what. And we always think that still we are not finished. We want to go at that level where higher level in table tennis. And I have to thank God really. Before 2017, 18, Oman table tennis and ITTF was in grade 4. Now we are in grade 3. So it is good achievement what we did. You know, we reached one more, and we are working very closely with ITTF now. Last 2 days back, last Friday, I was having a meeting with them. How to shift Oman from grade 3 to grade 2. Really, it's a big achievement. But we work together also closely with them. With very good people are there with ITTF to achieve this points. And we need to shift also Oman from grade 3 to grade 4. Also, it requires many years, but definitely will happen, inshallah. Soon, inshallah.
Sajjad, what I have seen when I visited was the amazing vision which you all have, and an amazing team also, and which is led by you and the president definitely. So that vision and a strong team will definitely lead you to big successes, and grade 2 or grade 1 you will definitely reach. My next question is that if you have organized many international events in Oman and many are planned in future as a tournament director, so what type of support or challenges you received from the government in conducting the same?
If I wanted to tell you, if I don't have their support, I'm zero. Really, they're always supporting me. They're always supporting us, and they know the level where we are. When I'm getting the feedback, when we are getting the feedback from ITTF, from the people, and when last year there was I think last year the ITTF president was here, CEO was here, vice president was here, Mr. Thomas Vivek, sorry, Mr. Thomas and Abu Ahmed, Mr. Muhannadi was here,
yes,
and CEO was here, Steve, he was here, and they saw and they meet our minister, the ex-minister of Ministry of Sports, and there was a lot of discussion between them really, and they found really what we are working, and our ministry also they saw what we are giving to the country. We are not only supporting our government, our Oman, by getting sports. It's no, it is we are increasing GMP, we are increasing number of tourism in Oman. This is our not our hope. It is our requirement and our need to do that. It is naturally need to do that. So it's not only we are the best tournament. Also, we are trying to be as the best tournament. We're trying to get most of the people in Oman to find that Oman is a beautiful country. Oman is a more safest country. You know, you can enjoy that even if you don't want to come for table tennis. If once you will come for sports, then automatically you will be here for a tourist next year or the year after it. So this all it's by supporting of government. It's not only Oman table tennis can do anything lonely. You know, if I don't have support them, I'm zero. I can do in table tennis, but I cannot do in all the things. I need the support of a visa. I need the support of the government. Allow me so many things. Playground, stadium. So they're like they're the one on the top. We are coming the second step.
Super. What is the vision of Oman Table Tennis Association in future, in years to come?
We have a lot of visions, really, but now that whatever I have in my hand, I can tell you. We are our next upcoming tournament is junior and cadet in October. Inshallah, if this pandemic everything will be clear, I hope till the December, till the October, all players can come to my country, to Oman, and play as junior cadet. This is the third tournament in Oman, ITTF Junior and Cadet World Series. And the next, we are trying to make some tournament in 2022 because of pandemic. We first we took it, then we told no, it's not the time to make the challenge. It was they changed the name of the tournaments now. WTT, the new company, they changed the name of tournament, but it's almost like Challenge Plus. But I don't remember the name, the new name of it. We're trying to be there in 2022. The men's and women's Challenge Plus tournament. And the main we have here in Oman World Veterans Tournament 2023. It will be in January 2023. And that is the main tournament what we have in Oman. And we are really working very close from last 3-4 years on this tournament, because this tournament is supposed to be in June 2022. Because of this corona and the pandemic and this whole current scenario what they have a world, so we postponed it 6 months more in January. So we need more players from all the countries, and especially India. We have around 14 flights per day, so it is easy them to come and go. And really we want to break the record, because last record it was something like 4,800 players. Then in the France, which is they canceled, it was like 5,000 plus. So we are planning to break this record because we have huge, wonderful place, venue. It is our exhibition center, one of the main beautiful place in GCC, I think. This our place. We took that. We have 5 big halls where all this tournament will be looked after it.
I've seen those venues and those are amazing. And you can conduct any level of tournament and any number of players can participate. So that is not a problem in Oman.
Sure.
My last question to you is, Sajjad ji, walk us through one life transformation story which you have experienced in your journey with sports as a player or as a management expert.
We have a lot. See, my most life exciting things I want to tell you. When we were in Hungary, I think, because of beating of World Veterans Tournament 2022, and the competition was between Oman and Malaysia, and to prepare the file, full file and video and presentation, it was really big life challenge was with me, and you don't feel it only when you take that bit. So that full 2 hours we were like we don't know what to do. This was very simple, I can tell you, but I have a lot of life things where I'm not remembering now, but I have a lot of challenge. Really, we think that is successfully it happened to us. It is by grace of the God, and really by I'm telling you, by excellent team where we are working. We are 5 people, 6 people. So really, it's a team management. If the The team is good. The chairman is always supporting us. He never tell us no, it's not possible. He's always saying why not? Why you not going to? We getting opposite support. We're getting support from him, and we are the one who finding the roads. He's giving us a vision, and we are achieving that vision. And this is the main advantage of our association, where we reach today, really.
And you are a super fighter, so challenges, you never consider those as challenges. You know how to overcome them. So I don't know how you will be taking those challenges, because you never consider any challenge as a challenge.
Well, we are first we are considering as a challenge. Then when we start, we are taking it as a part of our children. We have to take it as a feed of this. Yes. So we are
Correct.
taking like, okay, now is now class is my baby, and I need to do something for it. Till the time I reach to that point, class, I have to do the second. I don't like to come and repeat, do something, because that is class is going on my head. So really, this is I'm feeling is a good challenge. You really, I never stop learning anything from Oman table tennis, and I learned a lot of things. I learned a good friends. I found a good way of treated by my chairman, my colleagues. I found good friends. I found good friends like you, Bhushan. We are like 6-7 years together. We know each other from this whole time. I seen a lot of federation. They are very close working with me from different country. I seen so many competition managers. I'm really always every tournament. I'm in touch with them from last 1-2 months. I'm finding, shall I do this? Shall I not do this? This is all learning stage. It is nothing. Sajjad is not doing anything from his side. If you go, I'm really working with all this my teams, all my friends, to come out with the best successfully tournament. In the end, it is the name of the country. In the end, we want the player who came Oman to play. I don't want him also one person he find any difficulty. Even one person, I don't want him to find difficulty, because his job to come and play, win the match, and he should go from here like, happy, and think of the second tournament. I don't want him to go out from my country and say, oh, Oman, I don't want to come back. I never do this. And I always keep my promise, our promise, my chairman promise on the top. Always be as a successfully tournament, because anybody can make tournament. Tomorrow, any country can do tournament better than me. But you have to give better service, because the person who's coming to play, his mind and mentality should be empty, only to the game. You should not think, oh, I will get my hotel, I will not get my transportation. Shall I go early? This is our job. His job only to play.
Every person who have visited Oman knows this very well, and have not only played in Oman, but have got a fantastic experience. Like when I visited, it was not only visiting and playing that tournament which I participated, but it was an experience which I have taken it back, and I love to come back whenever the next opportunity comes.
You are welcome to in Veterans 2023.
Yes.
I will be part of it, I think, also. Now my age also is now allowing me to be in.
Yes, we will play together now.
Yes, we play together.
Now, Sajjad, we start our rapid fire round. And my first question to you is a moment which you cherish with your family.
A moment of?
A moment which you cherish with your family, a moment which you remember with your family.
I'm always with them. It is like every day I have something new with them. My good thing in my family, they understand me. Once I told my family, I'm khalas. It's a time I should stop table tennis. It takes a lot of time. So my kids, one of my daughters, she told me, no, you should be in. You should not be out. We want you to be there. So they're understanding, because I'm taking a lot of time of them also.
Yes.
And I'm doing so many side things. I was a master student. So I took my master when I was just 3-4 years back. It was So it was one of the challenge. Table tennis is one of the challenge. I'm working morning time, some private banks. So that is one more challenge. So I'm really thankful of my wife also. Always she supported really. She support me by doing all other work with me. But I have some special time for them. I have to keep every day, 2 hours sitting with them, joking with them. But they're not ready me to leave from there. They say no, you have to sit there.
That's very important.
Yes.
My next question is: if you had your human body but head of an animal, then which animal would you pick and why?
I will not answer this question.
No.
I'm happy where I am.
Okay.
I'm happy where I am. I feel human is more better than animals.
Okay.
So that's why I'm perfect where I am.
Okay. If you
Animals, it is their own way of living. I have my own way of living.
Okay, accepted. If you receive one superpower to do anything in the world, what will you do?
I will try to help people as much as I can. Any person. It's not only poor person. Any person. If I have this is my parents, my father, past father. He always telling me, not to me, to me and my brothers and sisters. If you have chance even to help people, you should help. So I will see even if I have some God, He give me some good things to do. It's to help people because in the life I don't get anything when I will not be here in the country and I will leave. When I will not be in the world and I will leave my God, I will be very happy to show what I did, what good things I did. And for me, I don't see what type of human. I want to know he's a human. I don't want to see his, what type of religion is he, who is he. I don't want to see anything. How I can help him. This is for me more important. I'm very happy to help people. Only that I can do it. Others, I don't care if I have. Alhamdulillah, I have enough things to cover myself. I have a good living style, and I'm not very bad in that. Of course, I have some my own expenditure, this that, but my main thing is to help people. Any chance I will get help people, I will help. That is definitely I don't need other people.
Super, Sajjad. That is really amazing. My next question is: if you become the sports minister of your country, what one change you will bring in the sport?
It's a very dangerous question.
I hope you become the sports minister soon.
No, it's very dangerous this question because our sports minister now, His Highness the Crown Ziyazan. So
Okay.
to take his place, it is he's a good person to be in that place. If I will be a minister of sports, I want to change the style of the living, not in Oman. I'm taking in all the world now. Some of people really they're going very positively, going very front in sports. As I started with you, if you be in sports very well, you reduce the cost of medication, you reduce the cost of crimes in the country, because when you do sports, you'll be away from drugs, you'll be away from the crimes, you'll be away from everything. When you do sports, your natural of lifestyle is changed, So if I will do something, I will do more activities of sports and keep more people in the sports, so they forget to go any other wrong sides. If this is where I feel we should do. This is where we should.
Super, and I pray that you get that ministry post soon to make this changes.
See, the government really they're working hard. I will be there, will not be there. Really, the government is really working hard. They have every day new. If you go like last 10 years, you see Oman. Where are before this 10 years and now, You know, we forget about this 2 years pandemic, and it is world issues. It's not only Oman. Every world is there. But do you think last 10 years Oman will be like condensed in any big tournament in Oman? No. You know.
Yes.
But last 3-4 years, you find, you know, recently we won hockey World Cup, 5 players World Cup in Oman. We have we are challenging to get best tournament of golf in Oman. We started to take table tennis tournament in Oman. So this is, if the sports Ministry of Sports, they don't have this mentality of doing the things, we never reach to this point. So we are every year really we are doing much better and better. But one hand never shake. No, it's required all teamwork. The association need to work, the public need to work, and the schools, as you said, it is required to be there. You know, I'm very aggressive saying that, inshallah, next year's after this we close chapter of Corona, inshallah soon. We will come back with better tournaments. We'll come back with the best way of living in the sports.
Yes.
Inshallah, it will happen. We will reach somewhere like other countries also.
Yes. Sajjad, one thing world does not know about you. Like if you sing or something, some different thing which the world doesn't know about you.
Let me think now. Still, people, they don't know. Most of the people, they don't know me. Only Bhushan knows me. See, I'm working maybe 16, 17 hours a day. Maybe that people, they don't know.
Oh.
I don't like to sit in home and do nothing. I need to work something. All my Fridays, weekend, I'm working. But not in pandemic now. All the work has gone down, so we don't have anything to do. And it was a big challenge for me to sit in home doing nothing. Don't think about anything. Just sitting like this and increasing the weight, increasing this. But I like sports, really. I like challenges. I like to do something unique. Nobody else has done it.
You are a
I like to do something. Yes.
My next question is, describe yourself in 3 words.
Let others describe me. See, the goal, achievement, and challenge. This is my best
teachers.
No, it's not teachers. It is like my best things where I'm, you know, when you go army, when you go for the war, so you have some weapons with you, the pistols and this and that. So this is always I keep with me. The challenge is with me. I put the things with me, like, because without them, I'm nothing. You know, I want to show people that I'm really. I don't talk. I do everything what I want. Definitely, they are pillars who keep Sajjad to do these things. If I don't have proper chairman who support me, and most of the things is not done by Sajjad, by the way, it's done by him, you know.
Yeah.
But he never tell us Sajjad is done by me. You know, it's a teamwork. Whenever he wants something, whenever he thinks something about it, you know. He's the one who think, okay, let us do official. You know, after your tournament, Oman Fiber Optic, where you were participating in that, last day of this tournament, he told us, next year we are doing ITTF official tournament. I was surprised. So fast. We have 2 tournaments that time. We have junior and cadet, and we have World Hopes Week in Salalah. Both of them official from ITTF. So I need to do one more it's a big challenge for me. In 1 year, three events that happened in Oman. But he said we need to do it. Class. So we start to work for that. And believe me, all the three, we don't have even 1% of disadvantage of it. Almost everything was successfully done, and not only successfully done. Believe me, Bhushan, I know you trust me when I'm saying my words. Every tournament, every Hops Weeks, they told me we been the best ever tournament, best ever Hops Week in our life, including the ITTF members. I'm not talking about the players only, including the ITTF members. I think we have some players from India in our World Hops Week.
Yes.
These people, they were staying in a 5-star hotel on the beach side. You would think that small kids will keep the best hotel. Why? We want to show them your nature is not only table tennis. You should see the life. You should know what's going on in the world. We should not give you a small room where from table tennis venue to your room, from your room to. You are not here to only to be as a player. You are here to enjoy your life. This is your age. Hops Weeks is the age of 10 years old. You have to see all how the hotels are there, you should have some entertainment outside your things. So this is my challenge. My challenge to keep some unique, to keep some, this is the best where I can do. We cannot do only like, yeah, we did it, finish. We close our chapter. No. We don't want to do that. If really, that's why I'm telling you, the people who will be attending veterans, inshallah 2023, I don't think they've seen anything else before. I'm giving you that in writing. The venue, if they see the venue, it is amazing venue, and we keep the hotels, we put the transportation. Do you think we are working from last 2 years? It's a normal things? No, it's not normal, because we know what others they did, and we are inshallah we will do better than that. Of course, might be success, might not. It is that current position is a pandemic, and I don't know Corona. I don't know when it is finished. I don't know what challenge I will get in next 1 year. I don't know. It's day by day. We are thinking that okay, khalas, it's closed. Again, we feel no, it's coming one more lockdown, one more doing things. It's a really challenge. But I can challenge you from our table tennis side. We will be the best. We will be the best.
The veterans people will enjoy visiting Oman for the 2023 Veterans Cup.
I'm expecting more than thousands of players from India, especially.
Yes, possibly. I may also.
Yes. Yeah. But don't take any other partner. We all be in a partner double.
Yes.
If I have time.
No, we will play the doubles together.
Yes.
Thank you, Sajjad, for taking out time and agreed to share your life journey and key insights on sports culture in Oman, which will definitely guide many. Before we log off, what you would like to address to all sports person and sports enthusiasts of the world?
I can tell them, first of all, I have to thank you, really. I thank the people who are here listening to us and watching us. I hope I can reach their all the questions what you answer, and I didn't answer some wrongly.
No.
But really, it is for me. The players always keep practicing, keep being the point. It is not. Don't take it as Sajjad. Take it as a Oman. Don't take it as your name. Take it as your country, because your country, who's your real mother, who keep you in the safe side in your country, to be as a big, to grow up with the games, and you have to any result. It's not the flag of the name of your name is coming up. It's the flag of your country is coming up. You have to respect your country. Give more as much you can do, and God always saying if you practice more, give more, and definitely His support always will be with you. So inshallah, you get good result of it. Yes, there's a lot of challenge. Try always find some solution for challenge. There's no challenge with the closed doors. There always there's a challenge and there's a result of this challenge. You can open any new doors. In our pandemic last year, when lockdown was happened, and we are thinking, what shall I do with the practice? I took every table to each home, so they practice in and home by themselves. From our tables, we give all the players to practice their own. So we found a solution for it. Everything there's a solution. Only I can tell you, be strong, be awake, do your practice on time, and God always not forget anyone who is really is a hard worker. That's I can do. And thank you very much, Bhushan, to keep me here today. And inshallah, we'll see you soon, inshallah.
Yes, thank you, Sajjad, for such a wonderful words, and definitely we will hope to see you soon in Oman. And dear viewers, I hope you must have enjoyed the show and also learned and inspired a lot from this episode, as I am. Do not forget to like and subscribe Sports Champ YouTube channel for seeing such amazing videos in future. Have a good evening to all my friends. Thank you, Sajjad.